Hello everyone, this is Aerolith Rock. Big E won the WWE Championship by successfully cashing in his Money in the Bank contract on Bobby Lashley on this week's episode of Monday Night Raw. So here is everything you need to know about Big E. Big E is an American professional wrestler, actor, voice actor, former American football player, and former powerlifter. His birth name is Ettore Ewen. He was born on March 1, 1986 at Tampa, Florida. Big E is 5 feet 11 inch tall and weighs 285 pounds or 129 kilograms. He made his debut on December 17, 2009 and was trained at Florida Championship Wrestling in NXT. After injuries ended Big E's dreams of being a professional footballer, Big E was introduced to professional wrestling by someone who knew Jim Ross. He became convinced that he could be good at it and do wrestling for a living, and WWE signed a developmental contract with him in 2009. He was assigned to FCW, where he debuted on December 17, 2009 under the ring name Big E Langston. At FCW, Big E won FCW Florida Tag Team Championship with Calvin Reigns, but they lost the championship to CJ Parker and Donnie Marlowe on July 21, 2011. When WWE rebranded FCW into NXT, Big E made his NXT debut on August 1, 2012, defeating Adam Mercer. On the January 9, 2013 episode of NXT, Big E defeated Seth Rollins in a no disqualification match to win the NXT Championship. After successful title defenses against Conor O'Brien, Corey Graves, Brad Maddox, and Damian Sandow, Big E eventually lost the NXT Championship to Bo Dallas on the June 12 episode of NXT. On the December 17, 2012 episode of Raw, Big E made his main roster debut by attacking John Cena and aligning with AJ Lee, thus establishing himself as a heel. Big E wrestled his first singles match on April 8, 2013's episode of Raw, defeating Daniel Bryan. On the November 18 episode of Raw, Big E received his postponed championship match with Curtis Axel, defeating him to win the Intercontinental Championship, his first singles championship on the main roster. At Survivor Series, Big E successfully retained his title against Axel. At Extreme Rules, Big E lost the title to Bad News Barrett, and failed to regain it the following night on Raw, ending his reign at 167 days. During the summer of 2014, Big E was put in a team with Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods usually as manager. In November, WWE began airing vignettes for Big E, Kingston and Woods, with the stable now being billed as the New Day. At Extreme Rules, Big E and Kingston defeated Tyson Kidd and Cesaro to win the WWE Tag Team Championships. They lost the titles at Money in the Bank against the Primetime Players. Along with Kingston and Xavier, Big E won WWE Raw Tag Team Championship 2 times, WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship 6 times and also WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship Tournament on 2018. In 2015 and 2016, they were ranked Tag Team of the Year by Pro Wrestling Illustrated. Also in 2015 they were ranked by Wrestling Observer Newsletter for having the best gimmick. On the July 24 episode of SmackDown, Kingston revealed that he would be out of action for 6 weeks and gave Big E the blessing to go on a solo run. On the December 25 episode of SmackDown, Big E defeated Sami Zayn in a lumberjack match to win the Intercontinental Championship for the second time. On the June 25 episode of SmackDown, Big E defeated Cruz to qualify for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. At the Money in the Bank event, he won the Money in the Bank ladder match, becoming the first African American competitor to hold the contract. On the September 13 episode of Raw, Big E cashed in his Money in the Bank contract on Bobby Lashley to win the WWE Championship for the first time. In his pro wrestling career, Big E has won 13 championships so far. He has also won Slammy Award 1 time with Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods for Ring Gear of the Year. Big E is the 33rd Triple Crown champion and was awarded Shad Gaspard John Huber Memorial Award in 2020 by Wrestling Observer Newsletter. He is the 4th African American to hold the WWE Championship after The Rock, Kofi Kingston and Bobby Lashley. So that's all you needed to know about Big E. It's now a matter of time to see how he performs now that he has won the WWE Championship for the first time in his career. Let's hope for the best, and that's all for today's video. I'll see you very soon in the next video. Until then, have a great time. Bye bye.